everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about how to link up your email with your phone. This can be a very useful tool for both work and personal life, and it's very simply done in just a few steps. We will have to download some apps for this, so as always we suggest that you're hooked up to Wi-Fi at all times while doing this. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here we are looking at my home screen on my phone. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and download the Hotmail email app. Most major email carriers are going to have an app. You can see my Gmail one there. If you have Gmail that you use mostly, you can go ahead and download the Gmail app, and the steps are going to be almost identical. The only difference will be that you'll search for Gmail rather than Hotmail when we go in the Play Store here. Okay, so first I'm going to go ahead and click on the Play Store. And I'm going to use a search bar up here and just type in Hotmail. Now it's coming up with a couple of apps. Now there's Outlook.com and there's also Connect for Hotmail. I'm going to go ahead and use Connect for Hotmail on this. Once that comes up, I'm going to go ahead and click Install. It is a free app, so we don't need to worry about that. I'll accept the terms. And we'll wait for that to download. Okay, now that that's downloaded, there's two ways that we can go ahead and install that. We can click the open right here, or we can go down into our home page. It's right there. So if we go ahead and click this Connect for Hotmail down here, I'm going to click No Thanks for now. I'm going to go over that in a little bit actually. So this is the spot where we're actually going to enter our email and our password. If we click Keep Me Signed In, we will only have to do this one time, and every time you click on it, it will come up with your information. So we'll start by going and entering in a email. Now this is an email that was created already, not one that we are creating right now, so you will need a computer to create your email initially, but you can check it using your phone. I'm going to go ahead and click Keep Me Signed In, and then I will sign in. I'm going to ask it to remember it, so I'm not entering the stuff in all the time. If you want it more secure, then you're going to want to not be kept signed in, and you're going to want to make sure that it doesn't remember your email. So this is what your email is going to look like. Obviously this is a brand new, just created account, but on here I have my first email. If I click on that email, it's going to pull it up for me. Now from here I can reply, I can delete, I can forward, I can do all the things with an email that you need to do with an email. Along with this, if I come down and I go to my settings, I can set up notifications. That way my email will actually notify me every time I get an email. So if this is something where it's a work email that you really need to stay up to date on, it's not a bad thing to have. If it's something where you don't want to be bothered all the time with it, then I would suggest not keeping your notifications on and simply checking your email when you need to. So if I activate notifications, and then I can actually tell it to either check every 30 minutes, check every hour, or push means every time that an email comes in, which means it's kind of constantly checking. To save on data, you can actually come down here and you can do just check once a day. That's going to save you on a lot of the data that could be used from your email constantly reaching out while it's under 3G coverage. So, pretty simple way to do it. Like I said, most major carriers will have an app. There are many email carriers that we found that won't have any way to connect your email with your phone. So you would just have to check with your email provider for the best option. I know Gmail, Hotmail are both free email accounts, so if you have one of those accounts that will not link up with the phone, and I would suggest going and starting up one of those. It's very simple to do. Do it on the computer and then come back to this video and walk through the steps on how to log in. I hope you found this segment informative and are able to use that email on your phone like a champion, because it is a great device to use. It's probably one of the #1 things that people will use their phones for. Maybe besides games. Games tend to be up there a ways, but it's going to be something that will come in handy big time for you if you're somebody that wants to be connected. I honestly rarely ever check my email on a computer besides my work email because everything goes right through my phone. and I can do everything right through that, so I don't even need to worry about it. I'm not missing important emails. I'm able to keep in touch with my friends very well, so that's really great. So, as always, if you have any other questions regarding this, come on into our stores and we'll talk to you about it and talk you through it. We can help you get that hooked up. Just check out www.selectowireless to find a store. And as always, we want you to leave comments and like us on Facebook. It's a great area where we are always updating what sales we're having, so you're definitely going to want to keep up to date on that. And if there's anything else that we can help you with, be sure to contact our customer support line. And as always, have an excellent week. We'll see you next Friday.